All right, so I was letting it run, and obviously it looked like it might have tried to take some trades back through here. Um, well, a couple things. I actually, reran my program so that it got updated information. So I probably need to have that updating maybe every 15 minutes or so, something like that. But and then probably, yeah, or maybe in the middle of the bar, at the close of the bar, I'm not sure. But then also what I did was, actually, I think this is the same. I have to look back at my chart to see. I think this was the same, um, the sequence. But then the other thing that I did was I had this at 15. I had the risk at 15. And so with it at 15, it didn't take these trades. But now, then I moved it to 25. And as soon as I moved it to 25 down here, it went up there and, it was able to take that trade. So that's kind of cool. If it closes this out, I'm going to go ahead and just stop trading for the day. I'll take that $18, $20 for the day. I'll take that for the day. And like I said, I should just keep letting it run, but still a little bit nerve-wracking to run this by itself and let it work by itself. I think maybe in the future I'll turn on visible just so that because I know what should be there, this should be there, but I need to see if I can use the charts use the grid for the forms, and then on like page 2 or tab 3 add a grid that shows me what the last several run sequences were. I don't know if it works like that, but I'm going to check it out. Hopefully it does. That way I'll be able to look back and see, all right, well, the last run gave us this information, this sequence, and it was applied, but what did the run before that say? What did the run two times before that say? So I'm curious in being able to just look at that on the fly, so that as it's working, I can, like right now, I'm kind of almost forward testing, right? So as the trades are going, I'm looking to see if what action happens should we be trying to get out of the position. And that way we can better manage the trade. Because even though I was up a little bit, it could very well come back down and take me out. And at this rate, and I need to add the daily risk here, but at a risk of $50 per day, I won't be able to take but like 2 trades before I meet my max if I'm risking $18 a trade. And then again, I really need to be looking for strategies that have a higher profit factor, so like a 1 to 2, whereas the way I have it set up right now, this is more like a 1 to 1 setup. All these are pretty much 1 to 1, but I need to look for something with a higher profit factor. So you see, it just gave me another entry signal. It is green would be double chain met. So I would be trying to get in there. Plus, I'd be trying to get in here. So it could definitely move a lot higher than even what my strategy is showing. But I'm gonna take whatever the strategy says and just keep it moving. But even looking on the 5-minute time frame, looks like we're about to break another high. So it'll be an idea to go higher, and it could even go all the way up here or retest this area up here, which would then give you a longer, right? If it retested this area up here, bounce right up to here, come on down. Oh, look at this, look at this. Bounce right here on this previous day's VWAP. Or is this? No, this is the low of the day. I don't see another previous day's VWAP on here. But I think I have a really good platform here to continue to work from. So I think that's going to be one of my key takeaways. Well, actually, if I close this out in profit, then I'll be over my daily profit target. With it being $50, no, I won't be over. Because I'd have to be at $25 in order to then have this adjusted risk activated. So I could put a numeric here to give me a scale. So like I said, the way the script is set up is that when I hit 25%, when I hit 50% of my daily profit target, then I will start adjusting the risk. But what I could do is I could put a text box here, a numeric here to adjust this on the fly. So 0 to 10, which would allow me to say, all right, well, when I get to 50% of my daily profit target, I'll start adjusting. Or when I get to, it'll have to be within. When I get within 50%, I'll adjust it. Or when I get within 10%, I'll adjust the risk. All right, but it's definitely playing around here now. It's teeter-tottering. I almost ought to just, even though I'll be up 18, if I was to get this, I should just let it run. I should risk that 18 to let it keep working and just see overall how it works. All right, once this goes through, I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna take this profit. I'm too scared. I will let it run more tomorrow. All right, one trade. Your boy is out, done. Yes, chill. All right, now with trade turned off, it shouldn't enter any more trades. So we'll. Now, why does that say? Okay, 1825. All right. Yes, sir. All right. All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit more programming today, and then I will come back to it. But I think that there's a bigger move at play here. Like I said, on the 5-minute time frame, I think there's a bigger move at play, but I'm gonna do a little bit more studying. I'm gonna do a little bit more work, but I'm enjoying being able to step back and just turn my back and let what happens happen. All right, so let me see on my log what showed up. All right. Another important thing that I'm gonna talk to you guys about on another video is the order names, and Jim and I kind of confirmed it as well as Coach E. Coach Easy Language told me about it, and I forgot all about what he said. But as I was trying to make my orders and everything, I figured it out. I don't say the hard way, but it came to me after a couple hours of fooling around. All right, so see the name here? That means that the order that was placed was an actual order. Order 1. This order here was order 1. This order here was order 1. So my entries were entry 1. So if I go to the second page, the second tab here, you see I've got turned on entry 1, entry 2, and we're double chain. Double chain seems to be a little bit higher. It's more, the probability is higher. Okay, so but you see that it was supposedly said that this was an entry 1. So let's go back to long hunting, and this should be entry 1. Entry 1 there. And like I said, I was already in the position here by the time we got here, but this is a double chain, and then that's another entry 1. There's an entry 2. There's an entry 2. All right, so this entry 2 is 1042. Let's just confirm that wasn't 1042. Right. So 1042 was back here. That would have been entry 2. This is entry 1 that put us in. So all right, that's good. All right, guys, that's all she wrote for today. I'm gonna shut this down.